Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Shereen and I am so glad you're here because today I am working on a project that is long overdue. This room that I'm in, excuse the lighting in here throughout this video because it is really dark. There's only like one source of light and that's where I'm standing in front of. But this room in our house is actually supposed to be the master bedroom of the entire house, and we're not using it as a master bedroom because it's on the bottom floor and we didn't want to sleep downstairs and put the kids to sleep upstairs and be like on two separate levels. Today I want to work on this room. Ask me what this room is. I honestly don't know how to explain it other than it is like a multi-purpose room currently, like literally, because it's like our office, our guest bed, our playroom, and it's always been known as playroom because when we moved in, we didn't really need a home office until the pandemic, and then it became the office and the playroom, and then we got a bed for in case like my mom comes over and stuff. So this room definitely does a lot for us. One of the things that we've decided to do is not make it the playroom anymore, because the reason why this room is a constant mess is because Myra has access to it, and when Asmar is working from home or when I have some work to do, there is really not the right place for us to get the work that we need to get done. And so I decided to finally give this room some attention and primarily create an office space where Asmar and I can work together. So I need this to be a two-person office space, and it still needs to hold the guest bed because the guest bed is actually really important for us, and this is the only place we can put it. So this is day one. Like I mentioned, I will definitely keep track of how many days and how many hours a day I spent on this project until it's all done, and I will keep you posted throughout this video and give you a quick summary of what that is at the end of the video. So this is Asmar's desk. It's a big mess, and honestly it's just a folding table with like some kind of linen over it. And then over here I have a whiteboard, and this is my desk area, and I'm so sad that my desk looks like that, but that just shows to tell me like my desk is just too small. Honestly, I'm not even looking for an excuse as to why my desk looks like that, but every time I clean it up really quickly, stuff piles on. I just don't have a place to put everything. And then I have this bookcase that I got from IKEA like a year ago, so it's really new. And I'm currently using it as a divider between my desk area and the guest bed. And then as you can see, Myra's like literally taking over the wall. Yeah, but this room is actually like really spacious. I can easily fit like a two-person desk like right here and still keep the guest bed here. Like I think I have plenty of room. For me to be able to work and make this space like really nice, first order of action would be to clear everything. Like I want to clear everything that I'm willing to get rid of, just so I have a very clear idea as to like what kind of space I'm working with and be able to take some measurements for the things that I'll either build or buy for this space. All right, guys, it is day 2. So on day 1, I spent like 2.5 hours, and it was just cleaning up. Like I cleared everything that I had here, and my bookshelves were full, and like it was just so much stuff. But anyways, today is day 2. I'm gonna start painting. All right, day 3 here. On day 2, I spent 3.5 hours painting everything that needed to be white. So I painted this wall white, and like this top portion, this is where our heater vent is. Like you can tell this is the old color and this is the new one. I couldn't get much work done on this side because like it's so much clutter over here. So I just want to focus my energy on this portion of the room, and then later I'll do the other half. But I painted this white, I painted up here, and I decided to paint this much white up here. So this wall is going to be like a darker blue color, and I feel like it's not gonna sit well with me if this whole thing's blue all the way to the top and then it stops right here because of this vent thing. So that was like bothering me mentally the whole time I was thinking about the design. But I thought whatever color this is, which is white, I want to keep that going up here. and I might do like some kind of like wall treatment on the top, because I feel like once I do the blue, it'd be nice if the blue was like this whole piece. But some of the details, like take a look at this. This is the trim for the backyard door. It's so clean, and it's like the same color as the wall. I just used the same white. I'm so sorry, the lighting sucks. But like if I show you this side, for example, look at this wall. It's so disgusting. The trim is not clean. So it was all these detailed stuff that took time from me on day 2. And same with the baseboard. I painted all the baseboards yesterday. So in order for me to accomplish the treatment that I want to do here, I need to draw a straight line that matches up with however low this is all the way across here. So I have this ruler that I sanded off just a little bit to make it exactly the size of this. See, it's exactly the size of this wall. And what I'm gonna do is put the ruler here and draw a line like this. And I'm gonna do that every 6 inches or so. And then I'm gonna tape along all these marks that I'm making, and that will give me a very clean line that divides the white from the blue. The paint is all done, and I couldn't be any happier with the turnout. For the next couple of days, I'm going to be working on furniture. On day 4, 5, 6, and 7 of this project, I was working on the furniture, and it took me 14 hours split over 4 different days to accomplish this T-shaped desk that allows for desk space for me and my husband in a very spacious way, I think. And I was able to do that using furniture I already have, which was a big goal for me because I didn't want to buy more new furniture when I could repurpose what I have. To give you a quick summary, I decided to split our IKEA cabinet in half so I can use one half on the left and one half on the right, and create a counter space on the top of that IKEA cabinet that connects with the table running down the middle. And that, in my opinion, is the perfect way to split this room. Once I did that, I glued down the countertops and I painted everything to match, and that's how I accomplished this look of a T-shaped desk space. If you want to see the exact details and all the steps I took to accomplish this look and to arrange my furniture, including painting and everything that I did in between, I did make it into its own YouTube video. So go ahead and check out the playlist for this office because there is more to do in this room. I'm gonna make it really cool. Speaking of making this room really cool, ta-da! Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love how it turned out. And I know that this clip, compared to the last clip, is a huge jump. Don't worry, I filmed everything. You're not gonna miss out. But I would say the biggest change here are the floating shelves. I'm so proud of this build. I am so proud of myself for doing it because it's my first time building something like that and they turned out amazing. So I made them into their own video as well, and the link of course will be in the description box below for you to check out if you want to dive into more details about the floating shelves. But I do want to give you a tour. I want to show you everything that I did and how this office is like so great. We have been using the office for a couple of weeks now, and my husband did work from home once since I got this set up, and I've been working on it every day, like just editing and getting organized for the day, and I couldn't be any happier with it. I love how it turned out. So without further ado, let me give you a tour. Okay, welcome to my corner. This is my corner of the office. It's plenty of space, and I actually picked this corner for me on purpose because there's like way more wall space over here, and I want to do some kind of like branding or some kind of something back here someday. So stay tuned for that. But I love it. So I usually sit over here and I have my laptop and it's linked to the monitor, and I just do all my work over here. And I did decorate with plants. I really wanted a lot of plants in this space because this room doesn't get that much light. And I feel like having plants just makes me feel a little bit like maybe I'm outdoors. It gives me a better feeling when I'm sitting here for hours. So I love that I got some plants. Some of the plants are fake. I'm not going to disclose which ones are fake because I am awful at keeping plants alive, especially in the house. I do good in my garden. But anyways, and then on the other side is a Smart's desk. I loved it. The one day he worked from home, he was sitting like right here and I was sitting over there and we were like chatting and it was so cute. So I really like this setup for us. And this is his laptop stand. So when he's working from home, he gets priority. So he puts his laptop here and we actually flip this monitor over and he hooks up the monitor to his laptop and that becomes like his corner. And I feel like the placement of this monitor is like so perfect because I want the monitor to be on my left side and he wants the monitor to be on his right side. So it couldn't have been more perfect. And then this is his side. I decorated it pretty much the same way I did with my side. And he has no preference. Like this could have been completely plain and he wouldn't care, but I care because I sit on this side and I see all his side. So I like for things to look nice and tidy, and I love this so much. Now, coming to organizing the desk, I initially put everything back. I had no intention of having like these cubes over here. So I initially put everything back, and then within a few days, I was just disturbed by the colors and the look of everything that was going on here. So I went to IKEA and I got these organizing cubes. And I got plenty because I wanted at least one cube for each of them, just in case I have that much stuff. And they actually carry a large amount of things where I had like empty shelves. I end up putting another plant here. So it just looks really nice. And my favorite is this. Look at this. This is like a magazine holder, something. And I put all these like miscellaneous stuff that we have in here. And it looks so much better like that. And these are made out of cardboards. They came flat and I folded them. And this particular one, I'll try to link it for you. I've never linked IKEA products before, but this one is $1 for a pack of 2. So it's like 50 cents each. I was like, oh, I love it. Okay, now it's time to talk about time. How much time did it take me to finish this project? I would say the office is complete and I'm very happy with it. There's nothing that I would change. So let's quickly recap because I promised in the beginning of this video that I would give you the time spent in case you want to tackle a similar project. So day 1, I spent 2.5 hours. Day 2, I spent 3.5 hours. Day 3, I spent 3 hours. And day 4, 5, 6, and 7, I worked on the furniture and that was a total of 14 hours. Day 8, 9, and 10, I worked on the shelves and that was a total of 10 hours. And to be completely honest with you, past that, I wasn't quite tracking my time because all I was doing was moving our stuff back in, shopping for plants, putting stuff, shopping for this, doing that. So everything was kind of a lot more relaxed after that. I was doing it on my own terms. I was doing it when I had a chance to get away from the kids. I wasn't really like tracking it as like a project time. So I don't have that kind of statistics for you when it comes to like decorating and organizing the office, but I would say it was not more than like, say 8 hours total. And I think that kind of thing comes down to like your taste and whether or not you have pieces of decor already or you're still shopping for more, or if you have like a lot of stuff to put back. Like the stuff I had to organize is a lot, okay? And I had to make decisions on things to throw away versus things that I wanted to keep. So I feel like that portion is not really tied to like making the project, but it is something I have to finish to be able to say, okay, this project's done. So in total, the project was done over 10 days and the total hours spent was 23 hours. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I hope you love it as much as I do. Of course, like I love it more because like I live here and I get to use this. And I hope you learned a thing or two. This video is supposed to be like a higher level of what I did in the room. But if you're trying to do the exact same thing, go ahead and check out the other videos to give you details on how I did the shelves and how I did the furniture. If you like these kind of videos, please subscribe to my channel because there's definitely more coming. I'll say bye for now and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.